This is your intrepid intergalactic vagabond, RandomToxie. And I'm standing here in the lovely Sky Song Summit in the game Zenith, the last city, which is several, or many, or maybe none of you know, is an MMO that's in VR. Oh, I got hands. It's amazing. Anyway, and here's my shooty guns. Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm an Essence Mage in this game. My name's Portnoy in the game. And I normally run a support class, which in this game, if you're an Essence Mage, or if you're a Blade Master, those are the two overall classes I have so far, you can select either tank, DPS, or support for each one. So you can actually level up all three of those characteristics on a particular character. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm leveling up my DPS Mage. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hands away there, so I can fly a little easier and not have to worry about shooting stuff. Anyway, yeah, one of the things that's cool in this game is you can fly. It's sort of more gliding, but there's other little tricks of waving your arms frantically around to try and get more altitude and stuff. It doesn't seem to work real well on the PlayStation 4 VR. So I thought I saw a little glimmer from that tree over there. I'm going to see if there's a tear on top of that tree. There's these things go, wee, here we go. Oh, there's a tear right there. It wasn't on the tree, not that I can see, but it is right here on the side of the cliff. Yay! Now these little tears, some of you may know, some of you may not know if you've played this game. The tears are for, oh, I don't think I can get it. The tears are to build up your stamina. It's this little yellow bar down here. Well, it's red there because I only have a little bit of stamina left, which means at the end of my stamina, I shall fall like a rock. Can I grab it? I did! Huzzah! Mwah! So as you can see, this is one of our little tears. And the teardrops, put that in my backpack, allow you to build up your stamina higher. I only have like 18 stamina right now, so 16 stamina, 17 stamina, something like that. Once you run out of stamina, you fall like a rock. And since I am now stuck, here I go, falling. Okay. That was kind of a rough hit, but I didn't take much damage. Fortunately, when you fall in this game, it doesn't do you too much damage because it's something you do like all the time. It's falling. So, anyway, it'd be nicer to be back up there, but since I fell anyway, we'll just kind of head on over. I'd see my stamina was rebuilding a bit there, but then anytime you're flying or hanging off the face of a fist, the face of a cliff, you'll use stamina. And here's a little glowy thing, a little sparkly thing. I'm going to pick it up. I think it was, yes, it is cilantro. A very nice cooking ingredient for making cilantro noodles. Everything in this game is kind of based on, it's like a noodle-based economy. So, put that in my backpack. Anyway, noodles are your food in the game, and they basically will give you a higher overall hit points. They don't really heal you, but it gives you a higher capacity for hit points. And as a DPS mage, DPS is kind of tough because they don't really have a way to heal themselves. The tanks can kind of like drop down a little sort of thing on the ground that lets you heal up a little bit. The support mages obviously are support, so they're the clerics of the party, and they can do all kinds of neat shooty stuff with their guns. Or you can also do little glowy pools of water that you can create that allow you to heal, or anybody to heal in there. But anyway, let's fly over to that tower there. I was going to fly up to that little island, but then I've fallen all the way down here. So anyway, now I do have some good stamina already built up because of the fact that my character overall has got a high level, or high stamina built up. It's just that my permutation as a DPS mage isn't so high yet, but we're working on that. So I'd like to do things that don't make a big squat of difference in the game. So that's always kind of fun. There's a zip line that goes from there to that peak. I'm gonna do that. So, cool things you can do in this game. You can climb stuff. Anything pretty much in the game. You can climb a tree, you can climb a rock, you can climb a building. Heck, you can even climb on a guy, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so, I suppose I could have taken that zip line up here, which was way down over there someplace. But anyway, since I'm up here, I might as well take the other zip line. I'll just sail down there. Okay, it's zip line time. Whee! Rocket-powered zip line. So now I'm zooming over the valley here. And I'm on top of this little arch. And you can see some of the other previous areas that I've gone through. That's the Obsidian Fortress over there, or part of the Obsidian Fortress, which is a slightly lower level area. And this is kind of like a level 21, 23 area. That's like level 20-ish. But anywho, and that over there is the desert. And the desert is nasty. It's like the top, kind of end game territory right now. So I'm going to fly over there so I can get closer to the summit, off of which I hope not to plummet. See my potent don't know that. Hey, gargoyles! There's some gargoyles down there. And there's those ghosties. Oh, those ghosts piss me off. Because they're meanie. They're meanie bobinis. Oh, yes. Oh, and speaking of tears, there's another teardrop. So what's kind of neat is sometimes you can stick to the side of something like this, and you can rest and let your stamina build up. Now I can fly over there and get that teardrop. And there's a chest. All kinds of fun things when there's nobody around to see it. Anyway, oh, and there's a zip line that goes right up to the top of that little mountain. I shall do that, but first, this word from our sponsor. Oh, yeah. So you hear that little tingly sound, the chimes. That's one of the hints that you know that there's an Amaris tear around. But they're all over the place. There's hundreds of them, apparently, a couple hundred. Yes, and I have another Mars tear. Mwah! I love you. And the cool thing, here's my little ether disc, or whatever they call it. It shows me right here up to tier 6, which is, tier 6. 600 donuts. I need 50 tiers to get to the next, to bump up my endurance by 1. My stamina, I only need 3 left. Yay! So, blah, blah. Let's see. I'm going to jump down there real quick and grab that zip line before those specters down there tear me to pieces. Because they will, because they're not nice. They're not nice at all. You don't even want to invite them to a party. They suck. They stink on ice. Anyway, I'm going to dive down here. And grab the zip line and bye-bye. See you along, suckers. Oh, a little thingy. I'm going to check that out. Oops. Okay, so sometimes you have to watch where you're at, because if you might, like there, I was still flying. That was no good. But I'm a pretty good flyer. Anyway, these little guys are kind of like little lore stones, I guess you could call them. Anyway, you touch one of these, thusly, and then it gets a little bit of the history of the game. Let's see what it says.
Is the essence dancing? It's sparkling around that stone there. Here, let me grab my observers.
Oh, observers, come here.
Ah, the essence is spilling out from the cracks in the stone. We've hypothesized that the essence wells in the lower sanctum may have offshoots around. And we were right. There might be an entire network of essence ley lines flowing around this place like a river delta. Oh, what a discovery. How wondrous.
Cool. So any of these little lore stones are kind of neat like that. They guys have a little voice acting. And they don't really tell you like a specific story thing, but they give you hints of like kind of things that went on in the past. These are all recording devices. So, like, you know, they're talking about the ley lines and stuff. There's some of the quests will have things that are connected to these stones. Like they'll say, oh, there was once a beautiful thing out in the desert here, and you can go out there and like listen to, you know, somebody saying, oh, I spent so much time in this desert, or whatever the thing is. You know, you get the idea. It's lore stuff. So anything that's going to give you XPs or anything like that. But you should get XPs for listening to those, I think. But, you know. But they're all over the place. They didn't start with too many of them around the world. Now there's like a bunch of these all over the place. They give you kind of more of an idea of the, you know, the history and what of a thing, and of an area. So I'm going to do what I was doing before. Ooh. And grab a sleigh line. Hi, monsters. Bye. See you later, jerks. Yeah, those guys aren't friendly. Most likely to steal your girlfriend at a party. Anyway. We're on top of the island. This is my island in the sun. So anyway, I'm up pretty high here. And there's all the machinery over in the desert. That's where all the crazy endgame stuff is. There's some pretty gnarly quests you have to complete on top of those towers. It's all like flying around out in space, and then you gotta fly up to these things and fly through rings and all kinds of fun stuff. We'll see more of the desert later, probably. The sun's going down with a lovely sunset. So, we're getting closer over there to the summit. What was that in the Twilight Zone? The summit of their dreams and the depths of their nightmares or something like that? I don't remember exactly. Which is sad because I've seen every episode of Twilight Zone like 3 or 4 times. At least. If not more, some of them. Anyway, I'm starting to run out of juice. Yes! Oh, yes! Made it to the dealy bobber here. So, we can just hop around here. Wait for my stamina to build up a bit. Oh, heck, I'll just teleport over there. Boy, if only you could do some of this stuff in real life. Teleport. Flying. Oh my god, I wouldn't drive anywhere. I'd just fly everywhere. Then again, since you only have maybe like, in my case, I don't know, 20 seconds of flight time before you land on your face somewhere and fall like from dizzying heights, real life probably has better damage physics than this game. So yeah, you probably land on your face and die. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna cruise on over here. I think that looks like a good place to land there. Yeah, baby. All right, cool. And see, this is another one of these little areas that you can rest on, let your stamina build up. Your stamina is also used from jumping. I think you probably saw that. So, like, see, when I jump, it uses a good deal of your stamina. When you're starting off as a character, you got like maybe 2 jumps in you before you got to rest and be like, oh, wait, just wait 1 second. I gotta catch my breath here. But now I can do, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them before I poop out. Because I have almost double my stamina now. Oh boy, okay, so here we go. Looks like we're heading on up to the top here. Now there's some kind of crazy urban myth that like if you go to the highest point in the game, I don't know, maybe if that's it or something, and jump off, you like fall through the earth and land in this big pit, and there's a huge world monster with every power and ability that, I don't know. That could be the case. I don't know. I've never gone to the highest peak. Nor have I seen anyone actually do it before, or know anyone who's known anyone that's done it, or heard of anybody who's done it. Yeah, this dude said that on YouTube, that you can do that. And like, yeah, well, whatever. Guys on YouTube also said the Earth is flat and that we never landed on the moon, so what you gonna do? Ooh, this is getting up awful high. I'm having a Rocky Mountain high. See what I did there? Never mind you. So anyway, there's more of the desert. This is kind of the back side of the desert. Usually you're cruising around over in this area, And like that's kind of more to the very end, towards the end kind of area of the desert there. This little lake and everything's all pretty cool. I don't think I've ever been in over there. Anyway, this is kind of rocky looking. Oh, I don't want to fall down there. Vertigolicious. There's some waterfalls over there. Kind of a weird effect because of the haze, but they're nice and blue. Well, found 2 more tiers. That was fun. And I got to the top of said tower that I wanted to. Oh, and now, boys and girls, we must go to the top of that tower. Oh. Don't you hate when your finger catches on fire? No, that's actually my spell. Flame spell. Oh, no, that's the Pillar of Earth, or what do they call that? Yeah, they got some neat spells for the DPS guys. I can drop a lightning bolt on a good... Oh, I can set like the area on fire for 6 seconds or something. I can also just drop a lightning bolt on some chump pie. Ow. I can throw a little fireball. Whee! Oh, and there it goes. Uh-oh. News at 11. Fire started in the the Sky Song Summit by Careless Adventurer. Film at 11. Anyway, I don't think there's anything to set fire down there. And these are my shooty guns. Or at least the little crappy level 13 or whatever they are. I'm already level 22, so I've greatly outpaced my equipment leveling, which happens a lot in this game. Kind of cool. I finally got my set of all 15 level stuff. Yeah, but I'm level 30 now, so... But I kind of just do it piecemeal, a little bit at a time. So it's like, okay, well, my most lacking thing is now my boots. So I'll get new boots instead of the next thing. Depends. Sometimes you can kind of catch up with all the goodies. Let's see what I got. Here's my dude. There's me, Portnoy. Hi, Portnoy. Yeah, I'm the redheaded stepchild of this game. I don't know why. What's that? 208 and 14 versus 198 and primary stat. It also gives me support and defense. I don't really need support, though, as a dude. So maybe I'll just wear those pants. They're fashionable. I look sexy. I always look sexy, but hey. Did that increase my armor? Yes, it did. It increased my armor. It lowered my attack power by a couple of points, but my defense went way up, and my armor has gone up. My ability power has gone down a bit. However, these are purely temporary pants. Those are level 16, and those ones are level 14. And they're just basic pants. If I find better ones, I'll put them on. Same with these gloves. Yeah, maybe it's just better to... those are good. That's good for level 13, but you know. Maybe I'll just get rid of those for the time being. Those are 20, these are 19. They're superior though, but anyway, see, I just got some more dust from disenchanting that stuff. Pardon me, by the way. That's not really all that useful. 47 and 14, that's 46 and 6. Okay, that's lame. See, these are also, even though they're lower level, they've been enhanced. That +8 there was me dumping dust into them to build them up a bit. Because, you know, DPS guy, his weapons should be part of his main thing. But I'm just grabbing piecemeal armor wherever I can find. Here's some of my other stuff. There's some of my cilantro I was picking up there earlier. And with the cilantro, you can make cilantro noodles. And with cilantro noodles, you can make like cilantro noodles with mushrooms, which gives you even more stuff. So... oh, you can just eat one of the mushrooms as is. That's kind of cool. For +3 stamina for 15 seconds. Huh. Well, let me try that. I'll eat one of them. And we'll see how that goes. So you grab your mushroom. Stuff in your face. Nom. Alright. Now I got 15 seconds of extra endurance. Ah! My leg. Oh, no! I'm falling through the earth. No! No. You see, that's what you get for playing around and falling through the earth and trying to go to where there's not an actual landmass there. Okay, so I guess those were just sort of like props, you know, like the background. It's like on a sound stage. I went behind it, and all it was a flat mountain with a bunch of, you know, like wooden braces and stuff holding it up. So not really such a real mountain. Oh, wow! So I teleported way back to the very beginning point in the game, which is like the first little field here. That's crazy! Oh, let's see some combat. This is going to kick butt because this is only like a level, like up to 6 level area. Your stuff always scales, which is kind of neat. So like I'm not running around as a 20th level character, but I act as a level 6. But if you've got better stuff, it still does kind of make you better than like a normal level 60. So as you can see, I'm just mopping the floor with these fools. Oh, look at that. Double-fisted. Boom. So this is a little group event, a little skirmish. So anybody that joins in here can help. And what we're trying to do in this skirmish is kill enough guys to get that energy bar or get that all filled up in the time remaining. So you have to work quick to kill everybody. In my case, not a problem because I can one-shot every fool in the game here. In this level, hey, let's give him something special. We'll give him a lightning. Oh, he gets flame. Okay. Well, it's still good. But let's give the next guy a lightning. Oh, you deserve a lightning. Oh, so sorry. Another piece of equipment. And the equipment you get, too, is based on what level you're in, too. So, like that little catalyst gun that I just picked up is probably like, see, look at that. Thing's over already. I just murdered everything. Oh, hey, how you doing? Apparently she didn't want to talk. Let me check and make sure that my... Oh. Yeah, there was a chest over there. I don't know if you saw it when I shot it. But anyway, there's a chest. And I'm going to pick these things up. Woohoo. Oh. Okay. This quest just sort of constantly recycles every minute or so. Now let's go up here for a minute. Hi there, Monsty. How about some lightning land on your head? Oh, he didn't like that very much at all. And now he died. Oh, well. Oh! I know I can show you while I'm over here. Well, I did get to the top of that one peak, and knowing that the other ones are kind of like a faux mountain now, I don't really bother with that. So I was talking about the little Tears of Amara. Oh, hey, there's a chest. Always like finding random chests around. That's always nice. So, like, even though I'm in the first level area, this stuff, like the basic enchantment dust, that was the dust I was talking about. So it's always good to pick up every chest you find because there's always some kind of little goodie like that in there. All the special marks. Now, sometimes there's... I don't know if there's equipment in the chest. There's money in the chest, which is your Zen. I got $119,000. There's not anything to spend it on right now other than just basic stuff like, you know, flour and sugar and milk. But, you know, that's the only thing really to spend on. And you do, when you upgrade your equipment, you do spend money on doing that too. See, there's only a level 2 catalyst, which I'm just going to trash and get money for, or this dust. Under the quest stuff, there's all these little goodies. I have tons of them because I've been playing a long time. These are your little elements that help you build like the armor and stuff. So like that's the Mark of Obsidian. That's the good one. And you use that to create like your epic equipment. And then I'll let you do that. These are also the ever-growing essence of Aberrut. Aberrut is like the world boss. He's a big shaggy guy. We'll do that in another video. But anyway, you build up all these goodies, and then you use them to build epic equipment and armor. As you can see, some of this, I have some... Where'd it go? It's got to be on page 2. Yeah, okay. So here's all my other main equipment here. So see, these are like level 41. This is all the epic end game stuff. They're not really all charged up as powerful as I can get, but they're pretty good. So, and like this stuff, these demon robes and things, you can get rid of all that crap. La. Anyway. Back to adventure. Oh. Anyway, I was talking earlier about the Amara tears. And here's what you do when you get like enough of them, like like say if I had 60 of them right now, I go up to Amara, the statue of Amara. Oh, blessed Amara.